Hello, welcome. You have arrived at Series 3. Yes, Series 3 of All Around Mine. We are back. My name is Ariel Free.
And I'm George Lawton. And Ariel, I'm so excited
Are
to
you
be back.
excited?
I'm really excited. We're going to be going around the homes of some of our favourite celebrities and just have a massive snoop around the place, basically.
Well, I know you're also excited because there's been a few changes for Season 3. As you can see, you can now watch the podcast as well as listen to it. So there are more ways for you to get involved. You're going to be seeing all the videos across the Primark socials.
And who have we got coming up first, Ariel?
Well, we are in the midst of summer.
We are.
And I feel like it's quite fitting because we have two people who know something, well, actually know quite a lot about a summer romance.
They were on Love Island 6 years ago. They've got 3 million Instagram followers between them. And they were the first couple of this show to say, I do.
Yeah, and this summer they are preparing for the arrival of their first baby. Welcome, Olivia and Alex Bowen.
Thank you.
Before you get to them and their new arrival, let's go around their home and have a wee nosy.
So this room used to be the lounge when we moved in, and when we moved in it had like bright blue carpet. These were French doors. There was just 2 sets of French doors across here, windows there. It was very, very different, and we changed it, moved the kitchen from one side of the house over to here just because the room was so much bigger. We absolutely love the open plan living of this kind of room, and we always have people over. I'm always cooking. I think my favourite thing about this room has to be those doors. I just love seeing outside. Well, maybe when it's a little bit sunnier than it is, but we love how social it is. One of our favourite things is the hot water boiling tap. Is a lifesaver in the morning for cups of tea, and we're always chilling here in the evenings. I just love how neutral it is. I love the floor. This has been done for about nearly a year and a half, and I still love it just as much as when we first had it done.
Right, so this is probably my favourite room in the house, and it's probably the smallest as well. Just until we get the extension, I'm actually having a massive studio built in there for my DJing, all my production stuff and that as well. Also my gaming setups there. But this is where I get locked away in this little room. And to be honest, I'm just sitting here for hours. When the new studio is built, it's all going to be changed, all different colour. I've just done all this one black just for the meantime. But this is my little man cave.
So this is definitely my next favourite room. This is our his and hers dressing room. As you can see, it's a little interesting having a dressing room with a guy. But this is definitely one of my favourites. I had the style sisters in to help me design this. I wanted to go with something quite glam, but still very neutral that would be kind of timeless. They are absolutely amazing at arranging all of your bits and bobs. I cannot thank them enough for what they did. But we have a secret door here, which actually leads into our ensuite and then leads into our master bedroom. I love having my handbags and shoes and makeup and clothes all organised. They literally did the best organising I've ever seen. Let me pick a drawer and show you. So put all my makeup away, lots and lots of beauty products. But yeah, I absolutely love this. It just makes me feel very glam, except for Alex's clothes on the floor.
Right, so this is one of my favourite rooms in the house. This actually used to be the games room, and there used to be a pool table right here, and we've turned it into like a cinema room / snug area. And me and Liv spend most of our time in here, to be honest. So where the TV is now, there actually used to be a fireplace there. So we had these walls extended out just so we could have that big 85-inch TV on there. That's one thing that I had to get. And then we also had all the wall panelling on the outside and all the artwork in the middle. And I feel like that just sets the room completely off. But in the near future, we are actually moving this room over to the other side of the house when we get the extension. So, yeah, super looking forward to that.
Who needs the Love Island villa when we've got the Bowen villa?
That's very true.
So I'm going to go back to the home tour. That beautiful open kitchen lounge that you've got is so bright. It's so lovely. You mentioned you had French doors before. So did you knock the windows in like from floor to ceiling to make it that bright? Or were the French doors like that already?
Yeah, so it was one of the biggest, well, I think it is the biggest thing we've done to that house. That used to be a lounge. The kitchen was over the other side. And that wall was pretty much...
It had 2 French doors.
Yeah, just 2 small sets of French doors. So then they had to put huge steels in and then knock the whole wall out to then fit those.
There's actually a funny story about that. So when we moved in, we got that big pond outside. We couldn't have the dogs there until we sectioned off the pond. And Winnie just run through my legs, right? Got out the French doors and Superman'd in the pond. And it was February, so it was iced over.
Frenchies can't swim,
She went straight down to the bottom, straight back up, and I had to jump in after her. My bones and soul was colder than anything.
Were there any fish there to keep you company?
Yeah, there's about 100 fish in there.
I couldn't get back out. Stepdad had to pull me out.
Oh my
gosh. So we swiftly got rid of those French doors.
Yeah, that was gone. Yeah, I kept them locked until we got them.
But yeah, they can't swim, so I was like, Alex, you've got to get in. You've got to go and get her because she was literally going up and down.
Is that just because they're French bulldogs?
I think she was just a puppy at the time.
No, they've got short legs.
They can't swim.
They can't swim. It's like no. Well, if you Google it, but I have to Google it after. Don't take my word for it, but I'm pretty sure they can't swim. Because Reggie can't swim either.
I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll try it again later.
Just have a net on standby.
Would it be safe to say that's your favourite room in the house?
I think that's my favourite room in the house. Yeah. Just because we always have people over. We're quite social. We love having parties at ours. And I love cooking as well. So the cooker is in the middle of the island, so you can literally cook and chat to everyone. And I love having people over. Yeah. So I think it's got to be. Yeah.
Is there anything that you look at with the renovation that you think, I'm a bit gutted I did it that way, I want to change it?
Ooh.
Do you know what? We
changed the carpet of the staircase in the first year.
Yeah, that is one then.
So basically, when we had our old house, we had like all the greys and the silvers.
We had a crushed velvet sofa.
That.
She did.
I feel like everyone had that.
It's kind of like when a couple first move in together, there's like the go-to palette.
Yeah.
And it's like, everything's great because then we're both happy.
Yeah. Then we had the mirrored furniture.
Then we got rid of that.
All of that, you know. Yeah. And then, we had grey carpet in the house, didn't we?
Yeah, and then we changed it. Well, Liv decided to change it.
Change it. So we regretted that carpet decision, and it wasn't cheap. So we had to recarpet the stairs about a year ago after doing it a year. Yeah.
So was this post you taking your interior design course? Did you see things in a totally different light?
I think I did, you know. I think once I'd I think we found our style. Well, I definitely found my style, didn't I?
Yeah, I'll just let you do what you want.
Yeah, he doesn't really argue.
No, but that's great. You've got total freedom. I mean, you guys have had the house for over 2 years now. Do you think it's nearly done as a project?
We've got a really big project coming up. We've just put in for an extension, haven't we?
Yeah, we're going to connect the games room to the gap where the gym is in the garage. So, we're going to turn that, and I'm going to have my studio built in there. So that little box room I'm going to get a big room for myself now.
You're going to have to soundproof that, though.
Oh, yeah, all going to be soundproof.
The neighbours will be moaning if you're there at like midnight.
I'll be moaning, and the baby will be crying.
I know, I'll have the baby in there with me with the headphones on, my head-cancelling phones.
Yeah, you can get baby headphones.
Yeah, I'll get them, don't worry.
Do you know what? This is my go-to present. I always either get mini Converse for the babies or the headphones.
Oh, we need some of them as well. You're giving me great ideas right now.
Your home account has got 700,000 followers, is it? Did you get much advice from those followers? Did they chip in with anything?
Oh, they love to chip in.
Okay, cool, right. But not necessarily following that.
No, do you know what? Actually, I you get some people that put in their ideas that you don't agree with, but because there's so many people on there, you actually do learn a lot from them, and you do get a lot of good ideas. And also, I've made it sounds really cringy, but I've made like home interior account friends, like people that have their home interior accounts, and I chat to them. So I get ideas from them. There's a few women that I've become friends with through Instagram, through their home accounts, and got advice from them.
So do you save like different posts on Instagram and like make a sort of mood board of like ideas that you want for certain rooms?
Do you know what? Pinterest.
We lived on Pinterest.
Pinterest is the one, isn't it? It's a game changer. Even you love a bit of Pinterest.
Yeah, but you literally get lost on there for hours.
Yeah.
I know. I'm obsessed. You can literally just keep scrolling, can't you?
It's a bit like TikTok for me.
So that project that you mentioned, does that mean you're going to go back and redo parts of the house you've already done? Is it a constant like renovation, like rotation? Yeah,
so the lounge that you saw in the video, that's going to become a playroom. And then there's going to be a new cinema room, and then a new games room, and your studio and the gym, and then an annex is being built above the gym, so it's quite extensive.
What's going to happen to the 85-inch TV?
That's going to go in the games room.
Okay, he's not letting that go.
That's staying in the house.
I love it. It's only boys ever like mention the size of their TV.
Of course they do.
Here's my 85-inch TV. Like we would never say that, but the boys will go, it's TVs.
Yeah. I don't even know what size that was.
To be honest with you, I think new space you can afford to upgrade 100-inch.
Can you even get bigger than that?
Are you going to project?
Yeah, oh yeah, we are getting a projector.
But you are, you're about to welcome your first bubba, your first arrival. How are you changing the house to adapt to that?
I suppose the playroom, it's not like on the top of our list, is it? But we definitely want to get that done soon. So that will be the cinema changing into the playroom. So that's one room taken over already.
I think the most difficult thing will be the baby gate for the staircase.
Yeah, how are we going to do that?
I don't know.
I think we're going to have to get it made, specifically.
It's going to have to be custom, isn't it?
Yeah.
Job,
Did you ever imagine you'd be at this point in your lives when you first met on Love Island, obviously, like 6
Debating
years
about a
old?
staircase. No, probably not.
Our lives have changed so much in that way.
Yeah, it is. It's a weird thing, especially when you said at the start, 6 years ago. It feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it? Yeah. It's so weird. Like,
it feels like we was never on it, really.
Yeah, it does. In a way, like, because we was talking about it the other day and it was just such an amazing time in our lives, but it feels like a different entity completely. Yeah. Like, you feel like a completely
pretty much
person.
like kids back then.
We were
different people now.
I was 22. Like,
that is young.
But your life's just moved so fast since that moment, and you pretty much moved in straight away together, right?
Oh, yeah.
So you moved into I already lived in a flat with a friend. Then you moved into the flat, didn't you? And then 6 months later, we moved into our first rented, little like 2-bedroom rented, didn't we? And then we bought our first house about maybe a year after that.
And I was happy in that house, by the way.
Oh, okay. All right, here we go.
Liv says, I want to get this new house. And I was like, show me. And I was like, oh my God.
I wanted a project, like...
No, but Liv used to drive... The house we live in now used to drive past that house when she was a kid, saying, I'd love to live in there.
Yeah, it was being built. So it's 20 years old, and it was being built, when I was young. And I always had a fascination with big houses. I don't know why. All kitchens. I've always been into it for some reason, even since a young age. And my mum used to drive past it when I used to go with her for her waxing. She hate me saying that.
I love the detail of the story.
It so well, like so clearly. And I remember when they were building it, I was like, oh my God, imagine living in a house like that. Like that's just like, I can't believe people live in houses like that. I'd love that. And it's the same house we live in now.
Amazing.
That's so good.
That's
yeah,
so sweet.
it's pretty crazy.
Childhood dream come true.
Yeah, but I wanted to move back into the country. Like obviously I've got my horse and I just love I just love the landscape, don't I? And like,
was that
fields.
move easy for you in terms of, because obviously you've gone to Essex, which was more of a year you grew up, and obviously you're from the Midlands. So was it easy for you to make that decision to move to Essex?
Do you know what? I'd already left to be on that show for like 6 weeks, and then they put us, I think like ITV put us in a car back to like where I'm from, Wolverhampton, and literally 10 minutes in the car journey home, I was kind of like, Liv, I'm going to move to Essex straight away. Oh! That was it. Because I'd already spent time away from home. I was like, let's just do it. Like,
yeah. It felt really normal though.
Yeah.
It didn't feel
like a
weird.
big decision for me. Do you know what I mean? It just felt natural. So
It's only a couple of hours drive in the car.
yeah, I mean, I'm back and forth all the time.
Yeah, you are.
So
You
it
do a
doesn't
lot of
matter.
driving, so it's become
As long as you make the
norm.
effort to see your friends and your family, like, I don't really think it matters where you live, really.
Yeah, and you've got plenty of entertaining space at your place.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, that'll do.
Do you know what we do? We make a joke of it, don't we? Like with your friends, they've had a couple of like bad times or breakups, and they come to our house for like a holistic.
Yeah,
so
therapy.
Do they?
Yeah, so-
Like wellness retreat. I love
And
that.
they say they feel like they're on holiday.
Yeah, they love it. So one of my friends, he split up with his girlfriend, and this was like about a week before they announced the very first lockdown. And me and Liv just went, "Do you want to stay?" So we spent the whole lockdown at ours.
Yeah. He always says to you, "I missed my like roommate about me."
Yeah.
We got on so well, but
It's so good.
yeah, it always seemed to happen that way. It is an open house. Like we have people there.
Great. I'll be over tomorrow then.
That's fine.
Yeah, we can do pizza. I'm not fussy.
Yeah, that's fine. You can cook on the barbecue. I really fancy
Yeah,
one.
fine. Thanks.
You have both been honest about your pregnancy online. And actually, I think I'd love how honest you've been about it. How right now are you feeling about it?
I'm really excited. I'm just over being pregnant, if I'm honest. Like, I just want an Aperol Spritz and a barbecue. But no, I've been really lucky because I've kept up Pilates. I was horse riding until like kind of a week ago.
Basically, she's absolutely smashed pregnancy. No, but she has she's kept herself busy. She's ate really clean and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
so we're speaking about that, weren't we?
Yeah,
like,
no,
people overdo
I was
it,
lucky
think.
because I wasn't like sick, like hugely sick, or I just feel like I've been really like very grateful for the pregnancy that I've had. So I can't really complain. But it would be nice to get the baby here.
And Alex, how's it affected you?
Do you know what? I wanted to be a dad for years now. Do you know what I mean? We spoke about this years ago.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm a little bit older than Liv. So yeah, I've just always wanted to be a dad kind of thing. So I'm just happy for it to come here. But you know what? I was in the barbershop the other day, and this guy was getting his hair cut, and his little lad was running around, and I was kind of waiting. And I looked at the kid, and I was like, and his dad was shouting at him, and I was like, oh my god, this is going to be me.
Probably with the same kind of kid that's naughty, like
fantasy, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's like the reality.
Yeah, definitely. I am. I'm nervous for the sleepless nights and things, but really excited, like for the family and friends, because they are honestly so buzzing. Like I think they're more excited than us.
I don't know about that.
I saw your reveal video on Instagram, and it is genuinely the cutest thing I think. Have you seen it?
I've not seen it. No.
I'll have to show you after.
It is incredible.
Sweet.
It's genuinely so emotional. I mean, you go around all of your family and friends, and they are just genuinely so delighted for
I think
you.
one of the reasons is because they had no clue, did they? Because we've sort of been saying for years. Well, I've been saying that I wasn't bothered about having children, mainly just to get people off my back asking. We always knew we would. We just weren't sure when. So all my family and friends sort of believed the same thing. They thought, oh, Olivia and Alex won't be next. So when we told them, they were just so shocked and so excited.
Some of the reactions are just priceless.
My grandma was so cute. She literally like does this. Like she was so excited.
One of your friends, Jess, though, that was the best
she
one.
screamed like fully like chest scream.
Honestly, you need to see it. It's hilarious.
I'll show you
I couldn't stop watching
Does
it.
that mean, is this your grandma's first time being a great grandma then?
No, I think because my brother hasn't had kids, like obviously it's my mum's first and your mum's first grandchild.
Yeah.
But she's obviously going to be a great grandma, which is even more,
I was actually watching an interview with both of you a few days ago. I think it was in 2020, and you were saying that you wanted to get another dog because it'd been like 2 years since your last dog. But then you said that your mum had said, "Oh no, enough dogs! It's time to get a baby." And then it wasn't long after that a baby was on the way.
That is so weird. Yeah, because we did think about it. I think we were considering having a child, and then lockdown happened, and I knew that. Like, I rely on my family and friends really heavily, so I knew that without them by my side, I'd really struggle. So we kind of did wait a little bit until lockdown sort of stopped, and then it just happened.
Were the dogs good practice, do you think?
Oh, yeah. Well, Liv wants another dog now.
You can't get one. I mean, I think
But if you've seen how cute these
They
puppies
have
are,
like a
you
little
would.
army. I love it.
To be fair, I'm just animal crazy, aren't I? Like, I want chickens, I want pigs, I want all sorts.
I mean, you've got the horse, right?
Got the horse.
Yeah.
Just need to get some land so we can have the horse at home.
You fan of the horse?
No. No, I'm not. No, I love Dolly. I love Dolly.
what the hell?
Dolly Bowen, she's a part of the family, but I'm not a horse person.
You're not a horse rider,
They
though.
scare me, like.
I am going to try
Like
and
they're
get
just
him
big.
on, though. You said you would.
Oh, God.
You've got to get over it, haven't you? So you've got to
Put me
do
on the
it, and then
spot
you've
now,
done
yeah.
it.
Got to do it. But no, like, I do love dogs, but I think 2 is enough. They are a handful. They do follow me around. I was saying before this, like, someone said to me, oh, you won't get a minute to yourself. Like, you know, you can't go to the toilet on your own. You can't eat on your own. My dogs follow me everywhere,
literally
constantly. I'll have a wee and the dogs are staring at me like.
Do your dogs have their own space in the house?
They do. They sleep in the
yeah.
utility at night, don't they? But they used to sleep in our bed, but we had to stop that.
We had to stop it, man.
Really?
Yeah, it's so bad.
But they're just so cuddly. Winnie's like hot water bottle.
Question for you, Olivia. If you had any advice for your non-pregnant self, what would it be?
Drink more Aperol Spritz.
You know what? I knew someone doing alcohol was coming, you know.
No, actually, I think more on a serious note, just to not be so scared, because I was so scared of being pregnant, like so scared of my body changing, so worried about who I would be. But I've really enjoyed it, and like I think we did it at the right time. But I would tell her that you definitely did it at the right time. You were meant to wait.
We did that hypnobirthing thing as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
Have you heard of it?
So we were doing it in the car on the way home from Birmingham, and it was doing like breathing techniques to sort of get through birth, and even Alex was doing them. He was like,
Oh, nice. Okay.
do you want to show everyone?
No,
Yeah, go on.
no. What is it? 4 in, 8 out?
Can we all do it together? Should we have a go? No?
All right,
not?
I'm basically...
I'm up for it.
You guys go
Right,
on.
okay, we're going to do it.
I'm
You
gonna
do it.
4 in through your nose and then 8 out through your mouth. Ready?
Okay. Can I close my eyes?
Sure.
I'm just going to laugh now. I'm just going to laugh now.
Okay.
I'll call this.
And then out through your mouth.
I messed it up already.
Oh, I'm going to be awful. You're going to be great in birth.
I'm really good.
Yeah.
And again.
You look so zen.
I love how he's embraced it.
You'll smash it.
I'm good, to be honest. Do you
How
want to
good does
continue?
it-
Because I'm
Yeah,
a bit
okay.
done now, really.
You have mentioned your horse riding, and obviously you're a DJ Alex. Are you hoping that your child will pick up your skills or have like hobbies that will like take them through life?
A DJ jockey.
That's a good one to I don't know, like whatever they want to choose to be, like we'll be happy, I guess.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't really bother me. Like they'll
You're
choose
so
their own
good like
path.
that. Yeah. I do. I want to buy them a Shetland.
Oh, we Shetland pony.
That would be sweet.
But Alex is like, they can do what they
I
want.
said they
I'm
can
like,
choose their own path, all this stuff. And she's like, I want to buy them a Shetland.
Yeah, but the thing is, they'll grow out the Shetland pony, but then also that
Yeah.
you have to have a horse and space for the Shetland as well. You can't, they need
see,
the company
this-
horses, don't
Alex,
they?
I need
God's sake,
space.
what are you causing here?
No, but I used to dance when I was younger as well. So literally anything they want to do, we're good with.
I guess it's just about giving them opportunities,
Yeah,
really, isn't it?
100%. I mean, you
Have a
can
go.
try and teach him to DJ. He tried to teach me. It's very difficult.
Well, I'm really intrigued to like talk to you because when did you start DJing?
So a lot of my friends have been DJs for like years, and I've been going out to the music that I play for like 10, 12 years. And then just before, it was about a year before lockdown, I started to learn, and I played my first gig before lockdown.
Oh, that's
And it was
so
for my
frustrating.
friend's event in Birmingham, and like it went, I absolutely loved it. No, honestly, the feeling was amazing.
And have you had the opportunity to DJ at any house parties yet?
Oh yeah,
Have you?
A house
Your own
parties
house,
or-
like when you throw
he
like,
always
Oh,
gets
yeah,
the
I
dance.
always
Oh,
get
he's
it,
on the
yeah.
aux
That
cable
ain't a
straight
problem,
away.
yeah.
Do you not
We-
feel a bit of stress though doing it in your own
No,
house?
no, I love it. I love
Do you?
it.
Yeah.
These incredible parties. Obviously, I'm going to be there. Ariel's going to be there. You've got 3 other people that you're allowed. It's going to be a very small gathering.
good,
Okay. Who are we going to have?
Idris Elba.
Oh,
Yeah, he is a
All day. That was
Yeah.
an easy one.
We
Great.
saw him DJ at Coachella and he
Yeah.
was so good.
So we've got Idris. Who else?
Your turn.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, at a house party, you've also got like whoever wants to cook as well,
that's
or
a
like
good point.
the host.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We have
Like,
Gordon
I
Ramsay.
knew you was going to say that.
Really?
Yeah, I love him. My mum
Yeah.
is like, he's so horrible. I'm like, I love him. He's
him
my
on
vibe.
TikTok is hilarious.
He is a vibe.
He's the best man.
He might throw a strop and sort of bring the whole vibe down. Though.
No.
So I
Oh.
find that hilarious.
No.
Yeah,
I think that'd be great. I think
We're
that'd be
quite
great.
similar, so I reckon we'll get
Yeah,
along.
right. So I'm doing back to back with Idris. We've got the
Yes.
food sorted.
Gordon's
for Gordon
on the
Ramsay.
barbecue.
What
Yeah.
else? What else do you need at
we
party?
need we need
Somebody's
some
going
like,
to bring a vibe or
good
an
chat.
atmosphere.
Yeah.
First person on the dance floor.
It's really difficult.
Just go now.
I don't know. I
Even just
don't
one
know
of your
anyone.
mates.
I've got baby.
One of your
baby
mates. You
brain.
can't pick one of your mates because then they'll get annoyed. The ones
yeah,
that
that's
you
Grace.
picked. Grace. We'll have Grace.
Okay, so
We'll have
Grace
Grace.
is my best friend of like, I don't know, 12 years.
She's
but
just
she's just
mental.
always up for a good time.
Yeah,
Great.
Great.
Good time, Grace.
She's
Like-
the atmosphere bringer. Well, you've got the music house, and a dad is a DJ. This is like the set we're doing. Do you think you'll see yourself as co-parent?
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've already planned the child's first birthday party. Didn't
Oh my
I
God,
tell you?
amazing.
I want to do like a country fair and everyone has to wear tweed.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Like a little
Come
summer
in?
do
fair.
some shooting, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. And I
Yeah.
have like little...
Oh,
Shooting. We need
Little-
to spread like kid
coconut
safety.
shine.
Yeah, coconut shine.
Okay,
Let's
that's
say
it.
that.
Little popcorn machine. Someone's make
That's
fairy
my idea.
cakes.
So that's not really that cool, is it? It's a bit...
Oh, it
That's
sounds like my
cute.
30th.
We didn't wear tweed.
What did we do for my
It
30th?
was like a festival.
Oh, yeah, it was, yeah.
We
No, that
DJ'd
was-
on the balcony.
Oh, yeah, that was good. man.
Where was this? Is this at your
No,
parent
no,
house?
it was,
Our house.
no, my 30th was in Birmingham.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I don't remember that night.
Yeah.
Took one too many
Let's
Aperols.
not talk about that.
But I want to talk to you about your home item. We always ask our guests to bring one of their favourite objects or items from their home. And yours is, it's a photo book, isn't it, of your progress?
Yeah. So when I got pregnant, I'm really bad. I'm good at taking photos, but I'm bad at printing them out, putting them anywhere. And my mum was showing us a photo album of when I was a baby, my brother, and it's just so nice to look through it. So I thought to myself, oh my God, we've got to get a photo album. And then we bought a Polaroid camera and we've just been filling in the pregnancy journey, haven't we? And it's all the scans and the bump getting bigger and the family with the bump. It's just been really cute. It's such a nice memory.
Yeah.
And it sits in our little bookshelf, doesn't it?
And that'll be such an incredible thing for the baby to treasure as well.
Yeah.
To
Exactly,
to
yeah.
It's
that
a
all.
nice thing to look back on. And I feel like I never look back on my pictures. We take pictures and we don't
Yeah.
look
Yeah.
at them. So it's just and it's a snapshot as well. You know, on Instagram these days, you take about 200 pictures to get the right one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas Polaroid is just a snapshot
No,
of that
that's it
moment in
done,
time,
yeah.
and I just love that.
Well, we do have one thing to ask, you know, and it's about house rules. It's a new thing that we're going to be asking all our guests because we've realised that when people come round to your house, there's certain things that you just want them to understand or implement.
It's hard to think of any house rules.
I feel like I said, our house is a very open house. So like people just come round Like,
and I think that's
doors,
why it's so friendly and so
just-
homely, because people can just come in and do what they want.
We
Like, I'd
do-
rather you just come in the back door and open it than knock the front door. Do you know what I mean?
like
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah, I prefer that.
Would you get annoyed if a guest who came around usually left the toilet seat up?
Ooh.
I
honestly,
don't know, you'd probably blame it on me anyway. So.
probably was you though. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah.
And we actually have. Now you're saying this, we actually have our house is a no rule zone.
Great.
That's great.
It's so welcoming.
Yeah, because
Come on.
all like our mates just they
Love
do
that.
just do what they want.
I mean, it's a bit cheesy, but they say home is where the heart is, right? And it very much does seem true. For
Oh,
you
yeah,
too.
Yeah.
it is, man.
That home is definitely our heart house. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you have that sort of. It is just a dream.
As long as you don't find another one on Brightmove.
Oh, yeah. Give it 2 years.
When I'm finished with
A new
it.
project.
I mean, your home is incredible. Your
you.
story is incredible. We
you.
absolutely love
Aw.
it. But I do want to know, it's a tough one.
God.
But we do ask all of our guests on the podcast, and we want to know what home really means to you.
Home to me is just where like I feel most comfortable. Like I will get in, take my makeup off,
Yeah.
put my scrubby clothes on, and just sit there and feel like the most authentic version of me. But it's also somewhere where I get to sort of explore my interior designs, and yeah, it's a creative place as much as it is.
That's
a
what it is. It's
comfortable
more of a
place.
creative place and just somewhere where you can be your absolute self. And then anyone that comes into your house can feel exactly the same as you. So.
But thank you so much for joining us. And good luck with baby Bowen.
Yeah.
Coolest kid in the house. And thanks for letting us like basically be really nosy and dive into
No
your gaff.
worries. Thanks
And
for having us.
where can our listeners find all of your latest goings on in your own lives and in your house life as well?
The Instagram for the home one is the Bowen Home, which we update a lot, don't we?
You do.
Yeah, I do.
He's too busy this
He's
studio.
not allowed to post on it.
Yeah, wise. Show
You
wise.
took the password away from me.
I think we should leave it now.
And on that note, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.